When I first had the white chocolate bread pudding dessert at Ruggles Grill in the late 1990s, it was one of those dishes that really made me appreciate how something so basic, a simple bread pudding, a dish almost bordering on cliché, could really be elevated into something truly magical and original. Ruggles white chocolate bread pudding is essentially a combination of bread pudding with a crème brûlée custard, but it's so much more than that. It seems to incorporate and transcend both of these traditional desserts. It's really a dish that's greater than the sum of its parts. I'm super excited to share this with you today, not only because it's so easy to make, but also because this dessert really means a lot to me, and I sincerely believe it has become an iconic Houston dish. It's been ripped off countless times, and you can find it on tons of menus across the city. It's easily in my top 3 favorite desserts of all time, and I guarantee you will love it if you try it. So with all the sentimentalism out of the way, let's make this.
Preheat an oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 degrees Celsius and butter a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish. Now heat 3 cups or 710 milliliters of heavy whipping cream and 1 cup or 240 milliliters of whole milk in a small saucepan just until boiling. Then turn off the heat and add 8 ounces or 225 grams of white chocolate baking bars that have been cut into small pieces into the hot cream mixture and stir until the chocolate is completely melted. Then set aside. Then to a large bowl add 1.5 cups or 300 grams white sugar, 8 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon or 1.5 grams of kosher salt. Now this step is a lot easier with an electric hand or a stand mixer, but I know not everyone has one of these, so I'm just going to do this by hand. And you're looking just to whisk this mixture until it's creamy, like this. Now slowly add the hot cream to the egg mixture bit by bit. You want to add just a few tablespoons at a time and mix it until the cream is incorporated, and then add a bit more. Go slowly with this process because if you add too much of the hot cream at once, it will scramble the eggs and ruin the dish. This process is known as tempering, and it's used in all sorts of egg-based desserts like crème brûlée, crème anglaise, and sauces like hollandaise. When you've got just a little over half of the cream added, you can go a little bit quicker with it because the eggs have been tempered by this point, and just keep mixing until everything is incorporated and the mixture is smooth. Then line your casserole pan with 25 or 26 1/4 inch or 6.5 centimeter slices of French baguette bread. Add 2 cups or 475 milliliters of the cream to the bread and let it soak up the custard mixture for about 5 minutes. Then add the same amount and let it soak for 5 more minutes. Then add the remaining cream. Place your baking dish in a large roasting pan. If you don't have a roasting pan, don't worry, I've got you covered later in the video. And fill the roasting pan with enough hot water so that it comes about halfway up the side of the casserole dish. Then place the roasting pan in the preheated oven for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, remove the roasting pan and cover the bread pudding with a sheet of aluminum foil, shiny side down, and place back in the oven for 1 hour. After an hour, the bread pudding is technically done. If you're going to serve it right away, before you remove it from the oven, just turn your broiler on high for a few minutes so you can let the top get nice and caramelized. If you don't have a large roasting pan, just take a 9 by 13 inch baking dish and put a smaller casserole dish inside. Have the recipe and follow the steps outlined earlier in the video. Line the pan with your bread, fill it with custard, add about 1 inch of water to the baking dish, bake for 45 minutes, then cover with foil and bake for another hour. Then either broil or blowtorch the top of the bread pudding so it gets nicely caramelized.
And that's it. You know, there's a quote from Thomas Keller, who I adore, where he says, "The greatest measure of success is the memories you create." To me, this dish is like one of those songs or an album you hear that transports you back to some other time and place. I don't even really have a sweet tooth, but this is one of those desserts that really made me love making food and appreciate the craft and care that goes into making it. I have such great memories of this dish. I'd really love to hear in the comments if you made it and what you thought about it. And if you enjoyed the video, please share, hit like, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.